guys, I'm here with my client and one of my good friends, Mr. Gritty freaking Ricky. You don't know who Gritty Ricky is? Maybe you haven't been watching my Instagram stories, but we've been working together since January, right?
Yeah.
January, when I started with Ricky, he was 297 pounds. What are you at now?
Around 250s, like 255.
255. So we're down about 50 pounds in the past 6 months. And I gotta say, guys, there's a reason why his nickname is Gritty Ricky. This man is a gritty master. He's extremely good at the gritty reps. I'm not just saying that to gas him up. You're about to see it in real time. We're gonna go through a workout from the Optimized Fitness app, and we're just gonna have fun. You're just gonna be a fly on the wall. And yeah, we're just gonna get some grit. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Ready, dog? All right, let's go. So we're gonna start, guys, on one of our favorite exercises. We call this the gritty push down. Okay, so the reason we call this is a little bit different than a normal tricep push down. Instead of just standing where you feel a bunch in your core, we're gonna be actually lying down on this bench. It's gonna make it a lot more stable, and it's a lot easier to just get the gritty reps. All right, you ready, Ricky?
Yes, sir.
First things first, we always like to start with a little warm up. Just get the joints lubricated, feel nice and comfy. You feeling strong today, bro?
Of course.
Let's get it.
It's a gritty day. It's a gritty day.
It's a gritty day. It's what you would call a great day for grit.
Right.
Let's get it, bro. All right, let's just do a little warm up, see how this feels. All right. Yes, sir. Ricky is probably the only person I know that's stronger than me at this exercise. So I normally pride myself at being good at this one, but you guys are about to see this man really channel into Super Saiyan mode. It's gonna be pretty nutty. All right, how'd that feel, bro?
Okay.
What did we get last time? You wanna check the app? So this is very important, guys, when it comes to effective muscle building. You always wanna have a way to keep track of your weights. That way you're not just coming in here doing the same weight over and over and over. It's much better to be intentional about getting stronger over time. So that's why, like, on the app, you can actually see what we got last time.
Mine says 100 pounds.
100? All right, freaking dope. You had to replace the exercise, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's good about the app, guys, let's say you're ever doing an exercise and you need to like do an alternate option. For example, let's say you're at a gym where you can't get this bench. I have like a bank of like over 200 video demos that you can choose from, and I have alternates on here. So right here, the alternate of the standing is this seated push down, the gritty push down. That's what we're gonna be going for right now. And the reason that Ricky knew that his previous record was 100 is you can actually click this button right here, and it's gonna show you what weight you did last time. Right, that way we can just keep track and make sure we're getting stronger over time. How many reps did you do on the 100?
6.
All right, holy cow, this is about to be gritty. Let's get it, Ricky.
Yeah.
It's gritty time, brother. Yes, sir. Nah, push that down. Yes, sir. Nice push, Ricky. Yes, sir. Good job, bro. Great job. Holy cow. Good stuff, dude. That was extremely gritty. So remember, guys, the gritty reps are the last 5 reps before failure. It's just, those are the only important ones for building muscle. We're not going to be doing any of those fluff reps, right? Where you're just kind of wasting time to then get to the important reps. We'd rather just train as efficiently as possible, get right to the sauce, get right to the grit. Okay, so I'm going to try to match Ricky here. Well, we'll see. All right, this will always wake you up. That's the one thing is, let's say you're ever a little mid on energy. A gritty set is like a shot of espresso straight to the dome, right, Ricky?
Of course. That was gritty.
Thanks, dude. Oh, holy cow, that was gritty. So generally, I either like to get all the way to failure, like can't do any more, or I don't mind to get like leave 1 in the tank. So right there, I was like super close to failure. Maybe I could have done 1 more, but especially if I know I'm at another set, I never mind just leaving a smidge of the tank, but you don't want to be leaving like 2-3 reps of the tank, you know? What do you think would be a good idea for set number 2?
I'm fine with the same waistline, right?
Okay. All right. So remember, guys, you always want to take at least a minute and a half between sets, right? So you'll notice, let's say you try to do the same weight and you only took 30 seconds of rest, you would literally lose like maybe 3 to 4 reps off your record, which just totally misses the whole point because those last reps that you would miss are the most important reps in the first place. But when you take at least a minute and a half rest, like you'll see with Ricky, he's probably not going to lose. He might lose a rep or 2, but he is not going to lose like 3 or 4 with different reps. You know what I mean? All right. How much more rest is yours?
Oh, I could do it like another 20 seconds on the beat.
Let me track mine.
Plus, I don't want to get in their way.
That's wild. All right.
All right, I think I'm ready to go.
All right, let's freaking go, dudes. Gritty reps. Gritty time, baby. Let's go, Ricky. Grit that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Grit that up, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. Holy cow. I was so close to failing. Good job, bro.
Sir.
So you see, like, whereas a lot of guys, they would probably pick a weight where they're going to go, like, super slow and controlled. They're going to do, like, 10, 12, maybe even 15 reps before they get to those important reps. Ricky just cut out all that fluff, and he just went straight to the gritty reps to the point where he got failure right at 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Good job, bro. All right. I'm going to get one more set on here as well, and then we'll go to the next exercise. Holy cow.
That was such a gritty rep. Holy.
Oh, it's super gritty. So you know you did a good job on a gritty set if 5 or 6 reps gets your heart beating like you just did a superset, right? So it's not about just doing less. It's about making more from each thing that you're doing, right? So it's not about being lazy. It's about being efficient, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice, dude. Good stuff. All right, let's go for our line cable curl. All right. If now is our favorite exercise, this is pretty much our second favorite exercise. Yeah, we love this one.
Get it, dude.
Ricky, so what would you say is the thing that's helped you really get from 297 down to, to mid 250s?
I think the habits, like, you don't really think about it, but it's not just like going to the gym and that's it, like every day. Honestly, eating right, like food is fuel. That's like key. I learned that was like a huge change to me.
Really?
Like whenever I just started eating right, I felt more energy throughout the day, and I felt like I needed to go to the gym, and it really helped me like push myself more.
Eating the right fuel made it easier to exercise.
Yeah,
be strong.
It's not just like eating it just to lose the calories. It's about the energy. It's about like treating your body like a temple. Like you want to respect it.
Freaking how did you eat before you learned that food was fuel? Like, how did you think of food differently?
I just thought about food as just like empty calories. I gotta put something in my body just so I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah.
And that's not really a good way to think about it. You gotta think about it as like energy for your day. You gotta think about it as like, you gotta get the right head start, you drink the proper protein.
Yes, sir.
You gotta get your protein in, you gotta get your energy in. Everything has to work. Your body is like a machine. It's not gonna work if you're just like setting up good gears and they're not turning right. You gotta like oil it, you gotta take care of it. You gotta make sure it's like you're working properly.
Now, it's so true, bro. It's like, you gotta put the right gas in the car.
Exactly.
It'll work, you know what I mean?
Exactly. You're putting the right gas in the car to make sure it runs properly, has the proper energy in it.
I was thinking about this. I was like at the gas station. You know how there's like the 3 different types of gas you can get? You get the 87,
yeah.
You get the 89, you can get the 93. A lot of people will like put the bad quality gas in their car, metaphorically,
yeah,
because they are like, okay, well, let's say you have a bad car. They'll be like, okay, well, my car is bad, so I'm gonna put bad fuel in it. But the funny thing is, when it comes to nutrition, is even if you have like a bad car, a bad body,
yeah,
you have to start like being willing to put the 93 gas in, like the good quality fuel, to then turn the bad car into a Lamborghini. So it's a little counterintuitive. Like, just by putting the right stuff in there, you can like transform yourself.
I think the biggest tip you can give someone, which really helped me, everyone, like when you ever look around, everyone is at like different chapters. Some people are at chapter 20, some people are at chapter 100. I started off at chapter 1. And that's like a big thing to realize, because a lot of people, a lot of the time you're like, oh, I want to be like him. I just can't do it. Look at me, I'm flabby. You got to realize that you got to start somewhere. Yes. Everyone starts somewhere, but you'll get to that chapter 20. If you put in the hard work, you read every day, you go to show up every day, you'll get there.
Yes, sir. So what chapter would you say you're on now? Like, you started at chapter 1.
I think I'm on like chapter 20.
Yes, sir. We like that.
I want to get to chapter 100, I'm trying to get right.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. All right, let's go for our line cable curl now. All right, you ready, dog? We're going. Hey, Austin. How you doing, brother? On the YouTube video? Yes, sir. Yeah, this is my guy, Ricky.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Nice to meet you. Yeah, bro, just get a little live gritty workout in. Ricky, I've been working with him since January, so he's down from 297 to 255. Oh shit, I saw you. Yeah. It makes you feel.
I'm feeling really good about myself. Yeah, it really helps. Yeah, mentally, physically way better. Everything is just way better. It's just surprising how much it goes up.
Momentum now.
Yeah.
It was so unique.
Exactly.
It's in momentum no matter what. You're just moving the right direction or the wrong direction.
Exactly.
You end up gaining weight. You just make small bad decisions every day, compound over time, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
We start making the right decisions. You don't see results right away.
But it just happens.
Yeah. They compound and compound. They get easier and easier and easier.
Exactly.
How about that? Get good about that.
Yes, sir.
Good for you there. All right, you ready, Ricky? What's your previous best on this one?
Oh, let me see. All
right. Okay, done what they've said. I'm gonna go. Okay, yeah, I got you. All right.
Cable fair. All right. Is this which one is this?
So Line Cable Pro.
Oh, okay, hold on.
My previous best is
I got it.
100 pounds for 4 is mine. Line cable curl? Yeah. Or cable line bicep curl.
Cable lines. You can do your side and then I'll.
Alright. My previous best on here is 4, guys, so I'm gonna see if I can get 5.
Alright. Please, bud. Yes, sir.
I beat the record by 1 rep. Holy crap, dude. I was so close.
Holy.
Almost didn't get it. When you have like that number marker in mind, it makes it so much easier to get stronger because you're just thinking, okay, I want to get that record. Holy crap, my face is probably so red.
All right, my record's 70 on this.
70? How many did you get?
70, I think I got 6 or 5. Record. Yeah, 70 for 6 or 5 actually.
All right, let's get it, dude.
So hopefully I'll go for 70 for 6.
All right, put your feet, let's put them on there. And stretch up a little bit on the bench, yeah. That way you can keep the tension on your biceps the whole time. Yes, sir, dude. Nice, Ricky. Good, bro. Good grit. Nice, dude. Finish that grit. Yes, sir, Ricky. Holy crap! Oh my god. Bro, that was one of the grittiest I've ever seen. Let's freaking go.
It's fighting demons in that last round.
Dude, good stuff. I want to ask you this because I bet like a lot of people that are on like a weight loss journey and trying to get leaner, they think, oh, if I come in the gym, I gotta like go super fast. I gotta get my heart racing. I gotta be drenched in sweat or I'm not gonna get leaner. Do you think that's accurate or what do you think about that?
I think you gotta realize patience is key because you're building like muscle. And for you to build muscle, it takes time. I don't think it's wrong to think about like you need your heart pumping because every time I do gritty reps, it gets your heart pumping. You want to get like I get sweaty, right?
Yeah.
But you want to take those breaks because they help you to like get ready for the next set.
And build muscle.
Exactly. What's the point of just going really fast, doing 1 rep, and then the next rep you're gonna do half of it? You're doing half the work.
That's so true, bro. That's so true. Like I told Ricky one time, it's like building muscle is kind of like the investment account of a weight loss journey, right? The more muscle you have, the more your body just churns out energy in a neutral state and it becomes easier and easier to just lose the body fat and get lean. So you want to have as much muscle as possible. And that's why, like if building muscle is on this side of the spectrum and cardio is on this side of the spectrum, we're not in here like meeting halfway in the middle, doing some lifting, but like some getting tired. We'd rather just do the weight training, the muscle growth as efficiently and effectively as possible. And then separately, we could do some cardio habits. Like sometimes we go on walks on a river walk, right? What are some other cardio habits that you do sometimes, Ricky?
I think the biggest thing, I do basketball. I learned very quickly on that cardio for me is boring. I hate it. So if you can find a way to do cardio, like going on walks with you is amazing because then we talk the entire time. I don't even realize how long it passes. Basketball, like I'm running around, I'm playing with friends and stuff. I don't even realize it. I'm like sweating so much, losing so much weight while I'm just having fun. So I think the biggest key is like
Find something
you enjoy. Exactly. Like, because then you're doing something productive and you don't even realize it. Like lifting weights, like I just enjoy it. I love like, going in full gritty mode, right? But like cardio, like going on the treadmill and just walking is boring, like bro. So like when I found basketball, I was like, I'm all in. 2 hours, I could do it for 2 hours and I'm still having fun.
Right, because then the good thing that like helps is we have all 3 of those pillars. We have the muscle building pillar with the gritty reps. We have the cardio pillar with the basketball and the occasional walk. And then we have the nutrition pillar with the food food is fuel. So I kind of think of it like 3 legs on a stool. You need all 3 pillars for that stool to stand. If you only have 2 out of 3, it's always going to crumble, right? So you need to make sure your daily routine and your habits, that you have something for each of those 3 areas. And that's why I love what Ricky said about sustainability. You don't want to have to do something that's so intense that you can't actually see yourself doing it for 6 months. Because at the end of the day, like Ricky said, it takes patience, it takes time to really see the sustainable results, right? Let's freaking get it, dude. All right, my turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, let's see if I can get, I'm probably going to get 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking for my next rub.
All right, we're still trying to get 5 if I can, but if I get 4, so be it. I'm going to go all the way near failure, though.
Yeah, one more?
Failure, dude. I love failure. I love failing. That's the thing in life. People don't want to fail, but at the end of the day, the more you fail, but the more you realize it's not going to stop you, the more courage you generate. Further, if you fail, but it doesn't stop you, you just have the awareness that, okay, I can fail again in the future.
Right.
But it's not going to stop me. Where a lot of people are afraid to commit to getting fit because they think they're going to fail. But at the end of the day, a commitment means I'm going to persevere through any failure. Like failure is not like this permanent thing, but like you can mess up temporarily, but as long as you're committed that I'm never going to stop, like I'll get fit or die trying. Like even if I mess up, I'll bounce back. It takes away a lot of the fear. There really is no failure as long as you're committed to never stopping, to never quitting.
I think, to go back on your point on the pillars, I think a big thing about it is laying the bricks for a house.
Yeah.
Like when you're laying those bricks by bricks, right? Like for cardio, food, and all that. You can't build a stable house with just like a couple of bricks. Like you gotta show up every day. And by the time you finish laying those bricks, a huge house is gonna be built.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like a book, right? Like at one point you're just like starting at a very like first chapter, you're just like a couple pages in, but soon you're gonna be like through the whole book.
That's true, bro. That's so true, dude. And I love what you said, like, because you're so right that a lot of people are like, they're looking at somebody that's on chapter 100 and they want it like that. But at the end of the day, if you can just learn to be like, hey, you know what? This is not about anyone else. This is just about my story. Right. And there's no rush. This is my house. You can just take your time. You just learn to enjoy laying the bricks. Then one day you'll just look in the mirror. All of a sudden, you're 50 pounds down. Exactly. You're like, what the heck? How did that happen? And then a year later, you're another 50 pounds down. You're like, what the heck? Where are you going to be in a year from now, bro?
Oh, I want to be 250 pounds down. I'm going to be lean, muscle. I want to be like you, bro.
Let's freaking go, dude.
That's sick.
All right, let's get it, Ricky. Nice, bro. Yes, sir. Nice, Ricky. Good grit, dog. Grit that shit. Yes, sir. Oh, failure, dude. Good job. All right, since you did 3.5, let's do a little drop set. See if we get 2 more. All right. I never mind this, guys. If you're ever pushing out of your comfort zone, you only get 3. That's the only time a drop set is acceptable. Drop a little bit, see if you can get 2 more that you can finish out in the 5. Yes, sir. Nice, bro. Yes, sir. Great job. Good drop set. Bro, good stuff. All right. 2 exercises down, but it feels like we already did 20 sets. That's how high quality those sets were. All right. Good job, dude. Like, I'm going to track that.
Yep.
My app, I got 100 for 5 on each set. All right. Next exercise, let's go for the single arm row on here. Hold on. Actually, we want to go for that, or yeah, let's do that. Just I love this area right here. All right, guys. Now we're going for lats. Okay, so what we don't normally do when we're following the grip method is just spam one muscle group at a time, create a bunch of fatigue, and get that muscle group exhausted. We like to get the super good gritty sets on multiple muscle groups every workout, and then we do full body multiple times throughout the week. That way, you're not really training a muscle in its fatigued state. You're always training it when it's fresh. All right? All right, let's get it, dude.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to grab like that black handle up there, the black D handle at the top?
Oh, this one?
Yeah. But yeah, Ricky, I was curious how having a vision has been motivating for you, has helped you. Well, let me ask you this. Did you ever have a vision of like what you wanted for your future before January, like before we had started?
No. So I always used to just think like life will happen. I'll be somewhere someday.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of good to have that because like it's relaxing. You don't have that much anxiety, but also it's bad because the thing I learned is now I have the vision. Like I have the Mount Fuji vision, you know, like we're on top of that. I have my perfect body. And it's kind of like just looking up to someone that will always motivate you to push yourself more. And when it's like, when you're looking up to that person and it's yourself, like your future self, it's even more motivating because you're like, damn, if I work hard enough, I know I can achieve that. And I want to be that person. Like, it's me. I'm them, bro.
So for you guys watching, one thing that me and Ricky did is we created this vision of him. Basically, Japan is like his favorite country. Like, he loves anime and stuff. But we created the vision of him, like, when he's shredded, climbing Mount Fuji, right? And I might even go to Japan with him. We're going to climb Mount Fuji. We're going to get to the top. And we're just going to go to the top. It's just going to be awesome, right? And I told him, I said, dude, when you're in the cold plunge, I want you to visualize this in your mind, kind of like you're recalling a memory, right? So think about it like it's a movie scene, like something that already happened. The crazy thing about your brain is it doesn't know the difference between a vision scene that you make up and an actual thing that occurred in reality. So if you can start to visualize something that you want to occur, your brain will think that it already happened, and it will actually affect you, one, on like a chemical level. Like, it will literally activate certain genes in your body to create congruence with your mind. And it'll also just help you on a subconscious level. Like, subconsciously, you'll be looking for the things to create congruency with your mind and with reality. So it's a really powerful habit. It's one of the reasons that really helped me just transform myself, is I started visualizing my future, right? Like, my vision is called the optimized island, right? So it's going to be this island in the Caribbean where in 30 years, you know, all my clients are just going to come and just enjoy life, eat nutritious food, just enjoy each other's company, go on little jogs, lift weights. And I like know the whole layout of the island. I've visualized my future self's home. I've had a conversation with my future self on the island. So it's so real in my brain that it just forces me to feel continuously motivated. Because like Ricky said, you're always motivated when you have something to look up to, right? So a big reason why people aren't motivated is because they have no gap. They feel totally complacent with where they are and where they want to be, right? I'm comfortable, right? No gap, no motivation. But when you have a vision, boom, now there's a gap. The gap, this deprivation that you create, this is what creates motivation. This is what helps you get out of bed and go stick to your habits. So that's what I always say, motivated by vision, created by habits. Yes, sir, dude. All right, we're gonna do right here. Put a heavy weight on here. I think I'm on the full stack on here. And we're gonna lean back, hand right here. And we're just right here, guys. Reach, chest out. Just like that, okay? I'm gonna get the weightlifting strap. Wanna test out this weight, Ricky?
Full stack?
Try this. I feel like you're pretty much close to me.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Solid? All right.
Yeah.
Let's use weightlifting straps, sir. All right.
It's crazy how good you are at training. You already knew the weight like perfectly. That was like the perfect weight for me.
To be fair, I've done this exercise like a few days ago.
Yeah.
So I remember. But guys, whenever you're doing any kind of pull, especially when you're kind of like me and Ricky, like you've been doing the gritty reps for a while, you'll notice when you get to a certain weight, you'll start to feel in your fingers before your back. That's a big no-no, right? When it comes to just training as effectively as possible, we want the muscle that we're training, in this case our back, to be the thing that hits failure before anything else. So if your hands are fatiguing before your back, that totally defeats the point. So that's why these little extra tools can be helpful, like weightlifting straps, because this will just help us not have any finger pain. That way we just feel it only in our back kill. All right, dude, you start with the left, I'll get the right. Let's get it. Okay, guys, this is how you use straps. This always has to be between your index finger and your thumb. So do it like that. And then you're gonna wrap it, make a V with the strap like this. Put the handle right in the corner of the V. Then you're just gonna wrap from your pinky to your thumb, just like this. Once you wrap from your pinky to your thumb, now you're locked in. All right, holy cow. All right, let's get it, dude. All right, let's get it, dude. At the upper body, nice and loose, so you can hear it. Some this way, so this way. Here you kind of do some big roll until the shoulder right here. So whatever pulse you keep through it, nice and point out. Can I do this? And up. So, at the upper body, nice and loose, so you can hear it. Some this way, so this way. Here you kind of do some big roll until the shoulder right here. So whatever pulse you keep through it, nice and point out. Can I do this?
Jesus.
Holy cow, dude. Wait, actually, you do the right. That way we don't have to move the bench.
Okay.
What do you think you'll notice, guys? on my video was playing that whole time if you heard that background noise. So one thing you'll notice, guys, unlike a cable row, when you pick a heavy weight, you're pulling as hard as you can. It's normally going to feel a little bit yanky, right? You're going to feel like you're yanking it a little bit. You just got to lean into it. That doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. Whereas some exercises, you'll really feel the grit on the back. You don't feel the grit the same way. It feels a little bit momentous. Just lean into it, if that makes sense. All right. You got it, or you want me to help you strap it up?
I think it's like this.
Right? Yes, sir. Perfect. All right, let's get it, dog. Perfect, bro. Yes, sir. Nice, Jerky. Nice, dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Holy cow, broski. Holy. You're gonna hit that 160 next, dude.
I know, right?
Okay. Let's go for the left now. All right. So when you're doing the left, you're gonna have to point the weight the lifting strap the other direction. Because it needs to be between your index finger and your thumb. Do it like this. All right. Also, well, actually, we could just keep it on there. Doesn't make a big difference. Holy cow, I got a little bit of sweat going. How about you, bro?
Yeah.
Pretty solid lift so far, right?
You should be like as out as this out. What? Yes, sir.
Okay, I know normally you get up to 8, but that's how you know that it's a tiny bit too light. No big deal though. I just get the left. Go back to 150. You could probably do 160, but I don't want to do different weights for different weights for different each side, you know?
All right, me too.
Yes, sir. Nice, bro. Good freaking grip. Pull hard as you can. Yes, sir. Solid, bro. Yes, sir. Super solid. Good stuff. Yes, sir. Will work. All right. Go back for the right. All right. Got one more size. Slow this puffy up. I think you can do the full stack now. All right.
There you go. Look at that.
You guys would be shocked. When I first started with Ricky, like I think it was the first time we were doing the gritty push downs, he was doing like half the stack. And I was like, bro, one day we're going to get to the full stack. And it was just like every single week, we just went up a little bit. And then eventually he was literally doing the entire stack.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How did that feel like seeing yourself just getting so much stronger for the first time, like before, you know, I never like you've done that before?
It's like really mind-blowing because before I used to like think, like when I was exercising on my own, I used to do like very little weight and a lot. And I was like, oh, and I see these like really big dudes doing like 240 the whole stack. I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
That'll never happen. But it's crazy how like, if you just give it time, you'll notice the progressive overload. It's like the little increases make so much of a difference. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but from like in 4 months, I went from doing half the stack to almost a full stack. And I was looking, I was like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
The heck?
It sneaks up on you. Like, you really don't realize how much progress you're making. That's the crazy thing with fitness.
Yeah.
Is it's so continuous and it's so small. Like day by day, you're not going to just gonna look in the mirror and all of a sudden see change. So that's why you really have to be so process oriented. And that's why it's just so helpful to kind of just approach your whole journey, not just like with, okay, I'm just doing it to get this result. Because if you're just obsessed about the results all the time, and Rick, you probably can resonate with this, but like if you're just obsessing on the results, it could be discouraging because you might be consistent for a week and be like, oh, like why am I not seeing the change?
Yeah. I could definitely relate. I know, like I remember at the beginning, like when I was at 280, I was stuck at 280 pounds for like 2 weeks. And I was like, what the heck's happening? I'm going to the gym every day, I'm doing cardio.
Yeah.
And it brought me so down. It made me feel so low until like, I was like, you know what? Who cares? I'm doing this. This is good for me. I'm gonna keep going on my journey. I don't care.
I love that, bro.
I remember like a month after, I'm at 260. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, it'll just happen.
When you detach from the needing the result, it's almost like when the results come fastest.
Exactly.
It's like your mind knows. The minute you say, you know what, I'm not just doing this for the outcome anymore. This is just a way of life for me. And whether it takes a month, 3 months, a year, or 10 years, it's going to just be something that I'm just going to always do. It's just part of who I am. And at that point, the minute your body recognizes, oh shoot, he's not going to quit, it's like it starts handing you all the results on a silver platter.
It's literally a lifestyle change.
I love that, bro. Yes, sir. All right, let's get one more gritty set on here.
Yes, sir.
That was pretty gritty, dude.
Yes, sir.
I got sweat dripping in my eyeballs. Probably because it's so sunny out and we're outdoors. Could be wise. All right, let me plug this weight in.
All right. Am I getting up?
Yeah, you're good. All right, let's get it, dude. Yes, sir. Nice. Yes, sir, dude. Nice. They're freaking reps, dog. Yes, sir. That's super gritty set. Oh, a lot of dude. All right, I'll snag the left.
Yep.
All right, we're going to each get one more on the left, and then we're going to the next exercise. So let's say like you're kind of busy dude, like you don't have time to be coming in here, just yapping, wasting time. If you actually just follow like the program to a T, you know, you follow the rest counter, you're only doing a minute and a half rest, you can actually finish a whole perfectly optimal gritty workout in like 35 to 45 minutes. Me and Ricky on the other hand, we like chop it up, you know, just have fun. We're not in any rush, right? Like we don't have that much else going on today.
Yeah.
What are you doing else today?
Just dog sitting and that's about it.
Yeah. Ricky has like a dog named Rosie that he just like, he's actually said it's one of his biggest motivators, right?
Yeah.
How did
At
Rosie
the start, I wasn't like, when I was like very inactive, I realized my dog was also inactive because I wasn't walking her, wasn't taking her to parks. And I remember she used to snore so much. Her breathing was super heavy. We went outside for a walk. She would foam out the mouth because she was like very sweaty. And then started walking, started getting more into it, you know, walking her a lot more, playing with her. It's just like reciprocating. The better she got, the better I got. The better I got, the better she got.
Oh, cool.
And then I just noticed that like her breathing got better, snoring, her health improved. Like we went to the vet. Like last time we went to the vet, she was overweight. And then this time around, the doctor's like, oh, she's like doing fine. She's super healthy. All good, no problems.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
So how do you think she rubbed off on you so much? Just like, do you think it was like, just like maybe just you leading by example, like just really help have an effect on other people around you? Like, why do you think that was?
I think, like, are you talking about for my dog?
Yeah.
I think just the more active I got, I think she just like got a lot more energy. I was also like a lot more positive. Like the more I went to the gym, I remember I just like, she wants to play more. She wants to go out more. She wants to go to the park now. And now it's like the more positive and energized I got, the more energy she got. And now she's just like killing it. I don't know.
Cool. I feel like a lot of people, they don't realize how the way that they're showing up for themselves is going to rub off on people around you. Like whether you're consciously, you know, realizing it or not, how you show up, it's kind of like a cup. If your cup is empty, there's no chance that you're going to be able to pour into any of the people around it.
You're the lighthouse.
Yeah, you're the lighthouse, right? A lighthouse stands tall and it guides the other boats. It shines right and it shows the way. That's what we love about, you know, working out. It's not selfish, right? You actually have a moral obligation to be the best version of you because it's going to reciprocate onto everybody else around you, right? Fill up your cup so much that it overflows and pours in everyone else. All right, let's get it, dude. One more set on here.
Yes, sir.
Holy cow, that jaw was moving. All right, here, dude.
It was like butter, bro.
Yeah, dude, that was moving like butter on a hot pan. Smooth. Oh, so you gotta go pinky to thumb, bro.
Pinky to thumb?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, set. Oh, is it? That should be much comfier. All right, let's get it, Ricky. Final set. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir, broski. Nice. Good stuff, Ricky. Holy. Good work, dude. All right, that's it on the cables, guys. Let's go do some other stuff. Follow me. Wait, let's bring... Wait, Lucky Sharps, just in case. Are you have it on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, hey, look how beautiful it is, guys. Like, if you're cooped up inside, you gotta come out and enjoy the sun. Come push your body. Action is the ultimate antidote. Can't let your feelings take control over you because your feelings will tell you, oh, I'm liking just being comfortable. I'm just liking being inside, right? Like, I need the rest. Action is the antidote. If you start doing something productive, working on yourself, you'll feel that energy all of a sudden start coming. Like how often, Ricky, do like, you know, like you're not totally in the mood to work out, but then after you do one gritty set, holy crap, I feel like gritty, Ricky. I feel like, you know, way better.
I think it's so important, like something I learned, the days you don't want to or the days you need to. Because that's what's going to decide if you stick to your habits or not.
So true.
I remember I used to have days where I was like, I don't want to work out. I feel lazy. I just want to play video games. And then I thought to myself, no, why are we breaking the habit? What's wrong? Like, why? Why are we going to harm ourselves for the future when we could better ourselves today?
So true, bro.
Yeah.
So true. All right, let's go inside now. Hey, Carson, how you doing, man? It's so true. And it's like, oh, no, I got outside. All right, guys, we're going for some Smith machine press. Let's get it. This is always a fun exercise, right, Ricky?
Sir.
All right, let's face it. This way. Want to do chest, shoulder?
It's up to you.
All right,
I'm down for either one.
Good shot.
All right.
Ricky. All right, yeah, Ricky really made a good point out there. It's like the times you don't want to do it, those are the most important times when you need to do it. I always say, like, the gym and working on yourself and being productive, you'll never regret it. Like, I guarantee you there's no shot that you've ever left a gym after doing a workout and be like, man, I wish I didn't do that. And the reason is our bodies are literally wired to grow. Like on a cellular level, that's why our cells are always splitting, expanding. Like life is intended to grow. Think like a plant. A plant is always growing. It doesn't have a choice. Human beings are the only living creatures that have a choice to either grow or stagnate, right? So on the days when you don't want to go, those are the days that you really need to make a bad day okay, right? On a good day, the gym will turn a good day to great, but on a bad day, it will just make it okay. And sometimes that's enough, right, Vicky?
Exactly.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go right here. All right, that should feel pretty comfy. Let me know how that feels, dude.
Let me see.
Scooch back a tiny bit, Ricky. There we go.
Yeah, that feels good.
Comfy? All right, let's get it, dude. Holy cow. Holy cow moly. That I like to say. This is going to be gritty. That's for sure. All right, let's put a plate on, dude.
Okay.
45. Throw 25 on top of that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go first, guys. I'll go. I don't think this will get me in the gritty range, so if I'm ever not sure, sometimes I'll just do a rep or two to kind of feel it out, see if it's gonna be gritty enough. So let's see. Not quite gritty enough. But you want to go, Ricky?
Should I go?
Yeah, you go first. One thing though, dude, make sure it's gonna be a little hard to unlock it, but let me get under just in case if I need to help you.
Okay.
All right, go for it, dude. All right, scooch back tiny bit. Yeah, perfect. All right. Make sure those hands are symmetrical. Scooch them just a little bit more this side. Okay, scooch your body to the right a little bit. There we go. All righty. 3, 2, 1. All right, you got it. Comfy on your wrist. Yes, sir, dude. Nice, Ricky. Nice, bro. Good job. Good job. See what I was saying with the wrist?
Yeah.
Was it comfy or uncomfy?
It was comfy. I think if I want to get to like 5 or 6, I'll do like 45 and 10. But that was pretty gritty.
Okay. So what next time we do this one, flip it and then readjust your wrists to get on where you want them, then go. Because on this machine, when it's like such a big, it really twists so much, it can be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I had started to explain easier to do, through trials. Okay, let's throw on the 10 on top of this. I'm gonna go for 5 reps if I can.
Oh, are you going or am I going?
There you go.
Okay. The 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get the 10 on here.
No, I already put one on there.
Okay.
All right. Always want to make sure those hands are perfectly symmetrical, guys. Time to get angry. Anything make you angry, bro?
Angry?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm just a calm person.
That's fair. Only thing that makes me angry? Stagnation.
Yeah.
Values, guys. It's all about values. Like if growth was an ideal, a principle, on this side is growth, and then on this side is stagnation. It's like warfare, right? So that's what my enemies are bad values, like stagnations, right? Procrastination, right? There's some other ones that I don't like complacency, right? So you gotta think more about the ideas and the values, not just your feelings, right? I hope that makes sense. You gotta think about the things that you can't see with your mind, right? I always say like all the real growth happens underground in the roots and the ideas and the beliefs. What happens above ground, that's just the product of what's underground. So if you're so caught up in things that you can see, you're gonna miss the whole point, right? So forget the fruits for a second, focus on the roots, and then the fruits will come. All right, that's enough of the fitness philosopher. I'll be quiet. Please.
Yes, sir.
That was gritty.
Oh, yes, sir.
Holy cow.
You don't even think about it, but like 10 doesn't even seem like a lot, but like it adds up so quickly.
Especially on some machines, like this, gain a little bit of weight goes a long way.
Well.
You want to add a 5 on top of that? Yeah, sir. All right.
Try it out.
Let's freaking get it, dude. So yeah, twist it, readjust your wrist where you want them, then start going.
Am I getting? I got it.
Yeah, you're symmetrical. But yeah, twist it, readjust your wrist exactly where you want them. Scooch back a little bit, bro. So there we go. Comfier? No. There we go, dude. Nice, Ricky. Yes, sir, dude. Push that. Yes, sir. Good push. Nice gritty ramp, dude. One more grit. Grit deck. Yes, sir, Ricky. Great, dude. Good stuff for us. Oh, you're holy hell, dude. Other one thing I was thinking about, sometimes I'll talk to people that might be starting in a similar spot to where you were starting, 290 pounds or something. And I'll ask them, hey, what's their goal? And I really just want to like lose 20 pounds.
Right.
Like if I could do that, I'll be happy. And what do you think about, just setting a little baby goal like that, or compared to what you have, which is like a big vision of like you being shredded, muscular.
I think it's good. I think what I recommend for me, like I have a huge goal. Like I at the start of this, I wanted to get, so in high school, I was like 190, 200. And that was like prime. That was like me in my best shape. That's my goal. All-time goal, I want to get to that. Because I think, what's the point of like being alive if you're not going to be the best version of you? But I think baby goals help a lot, because then it helps determine how far away you are from your bigger goal.
Right.
So every week, I always think to myself, hey, I want to be around this pounds, but also you can't think like goals as just like a number.
Yeah.
Like sometimes my goals are I want to go to the gym 4 times this week, and I want to eat right every day.
Yeah.
Something like that. I want to make sure I get all my protein in for the week. You can't just think of it as numbers. You got to think of it as like
The things you're actually doing.
the habits you have to do. Exactly. You got to think about it like, what's going to make me a better version of me? Even sometimes it could be like spend more time with my family. This week, I want to like hang out with my sister. Something like that. Something that'll help you mentally. You got to think about your whole body. Not just physically, mentally, everything else.
So, dude, really does go hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
When you are feeling like the best version of you and just all respect, it just like helps everything else go well. I've definitely gone through stages where I've sacrificed some things that were important to me for others, and it normally does not really lead me where I want to be.
Exactly.
It's a really good point that you bring up. But I love what Ricky said. He's like, he's got like a big vision of like him being below 200 pounds, right, in the best shape of his life. But then he doesn't worry about like having to be there like that. It's like, okay, that is the vision. That's what I'm committed to becoming. I don't have a timeline on it. That's just my North Star. But I'm gonna then chunk it down into smaller things. Hey, what can I do this week, right? Where do I really want to see myself like within the next month or so, right? And then you just keep showing up to those little baby wins, right? Keep laying those bricks and just give it time, and then your ultimate vision will become an inevitability. All right, dude, good job. Let's move on from this. You did 2 gritty sets. I did 1. Let's go to the next extra set.
Okay.
All right, let's see. All right, guys, we're going for the leg press now. Wish us luck. This is about to be intense. Let's get it, dude. So how much more confident do you feel even like walking in the gym now compared to when you first started on your fitness journey? What's up, Reed?
I feel a lot more confident, especially because like when you start, you like not only like does losing weight, getting better body help your confidence, but also the more you go to the gym, the more people you meet. They're just like the gym people are like the best type of people, I swear. Like you think they're gonna be like mean or like just because they look really tough and build, but bro, they are the kindest souls I've ever met. Like, you know Spencer?
Yeah.
Bro, kindest soul ever. He literally motivates me every time. Every time I go to Lifetime, he's literally like, hey, man, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Come on.
So that makes me so happy. Shout out to Spencer, man. Yeah. But that's so cool, bro. I love that. And how do you feel like, because, you know, on like my stories, sometimes I'll post to be like, hey, Gritty Ricky, how do you feel when somebody comes up to you and they're like, oh, Gritty Ricky?
I love it, bro. It just makes me feel like a lighthouse. Every time someone's like, Gritty Ricky, I'm like, I gotta keep going, bro. I gotta engage with them. They like, if they're seeing that and they're motivated to go to the gym because of it, it's even better, bro.
How do you think people are gonna react when, in like a year from now, when they see you sub 200 pounds, like remembering the days when you were, you know, 297?
Yeah. I just hope it'll be a motivator. Like, I want it to be like you could start anywhere and you can end up here. Like, that's what I want. I want people to look at them and be like, damn, this guy lost 100 pounds in like a year? What the heck? I could do that.
Yeah.
I want people to think like nothing is impossible.
So true.
Like, the sky is the limit. Your body can do amazing things.
The only limitation is the one that you set up in your own mind.
Exactly.
If you think you can't, you can't. If you think you can, right?
So sorry.
All right, let's get it, dude. Let's throw some plates on here. More. Keep it coming. One more. All right. That's all the plates. Let's see how this feels, guys.
Holy.
Let's see how this feels, dude. Too light.
So light?
Want to throw on one more plate?
Okay.
Right here.
No, I said.
Here, dude. Oh, no, go for it. Yeah. Here, dude. You can take this.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I turn.
All right, you ready, dude? Want to test this out? All right, we got 12 plates on here, guys. Gritty Ricky versus 12 plates. Who's going to win? I guess we're about to find out.
Where's the... Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir, Ricky.
Nah.
2 gritty?
Yeah.
12 plates.
I think 5 is perfect.
All right, let me do a drop set. You stay there. Okay. Take off. Dude, take on. Go a tiny bit higher with your feet, too. That will help.
Okay.
All right, let's try this again.
I always like to challenge Ricky out of his comfort zone. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir. There you go, bro. Good stuff. The thing is, guys, I'm not like a lot of coaches out there. They're afraid to really get you out of your comfort zone because they're afraid you might fail. Me, I'm willing to push Ricky. Because I know he's more capable than he even realizes. He's only scraped the surface of what's possible for him. I know that, and belief is contagious. Sometimes when Ricky sees, oh shoot, Jacob thinks I can do it, maybe I can do it, and then he tries it and then he does it. And it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You want to get around people that have big dreams and think big, because that will rub off on you. That'll help you think bigger and help you realize what you're capable of.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, sir, dude.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. All right. Let's throw on the number, plate number 6 there. Holy cow. Grittiers. I love it, though.
Holy crap. That's beastly, bro.
Holy moly, dude.
That is beastly. I don't know why legs always make my heart pump, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's why we like full body. Me and Ricky, we do not do full leg days. Never, dude. Way too exhausting. Like, if you're actually doing legs properly, training right near failure, heavy weight, you don't need 15 sets on legs to get a good leg workout to grow your legs. Just like 2 to 4 really good sets, a couple times throughout the week. That's all you need, right, bro?
Hell yeah.
All right, want to get one more set on here? Yeah.
That's our great look, Becca.
Let's get it, bro. Nice here, Pete. Yes, sir. Good push, dude. Yes, sir. Nice, Ricky. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir. Great job. Holy cow, dude. Way to get right in your failure. We're having a great workout, dude.
Holy.
Pushing ourselves to the limit.
Yeah. So one thing Ricky and I have done, we track his progress very consistently, right? So every single week when we finish a workout, he steps on the scale and we do a progress picture. Not because we're obsessed with seeing the numbers, but what you measure gets done, right? How helpful has it been for you just to keep that awareness of, hey, this is where I'm at, and just collecting data?
I think it really helped. The progress pictures, like I look back at the first ones and then I look at it now, it's just such a motivator. Like, it makes me realize how far I've come and how much more I want to get, you know?
100%. So is it helpful to just kind of be always keeping tabs on where you're at?
I think it's helpful because it like keeps you in a habit. It keeps going, and like the more habits you set up for yourself and the more consistent you are, the more it helps for you to do the other habit.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, those are good because you just kind of get some feedback here and there. Like sometimes if you're never collecting any data, it's hard to get feedback. Oh shoot, like when you see you're collecting data and you realize, okay, shoot, I'm not exactly where I want to be, you can evaluate, okay, what part of the system have I been neglecting? Which habit do I need to make sure I'm really sticking to, right? So just always good to kind of stay in that awareness.
Yes, sir.
All right, one more set on here.
All right.
Holy cow, dude. Let's throw 25 on this challenge.
All right.
Okay, bro.
I'll get one over there.
All right, the reason why, guys, I got 7 with the 6 splits, I'd rather just get to failure rate of 5. So I'd rather just do this. All right.
Yes, sir.
Holy.
6th place in at 25.
I'm going for it, dude. It's easy when I got my guy watching me. Whenever I'm lifting with Ricky, I get the best workouts. Just makes the whole thing more fun when you got other people in your corner. Right, dude?
Exactly.
All right, let's go. Almost just farted, bro. But I did it, and I got it. 12th place, and at 50. Holy cow. I was really close to failure. All right, I did on the leg press. All right.
Should we leave some on or?
Yeah, let's leave those on. Gym etiquette, guys. You can always leave plate or 2 on if you want. Wasn't me, though, in case we get a shovel. All right.
Woo. Yes, sir.
Should we do one more exercise, dude?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, let's see. We could do a machine over here.
Do you want to do the... Oh, we already did a pull, I guess.
Yeah, we're in pull.
We could do chest flies or something. I don't know. Whatever you're down for.
Yeah, let's do a really cool exercise that we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to go for single arm press on the machines. So I like this machine. Generally, machines that they move separately, it's a little harder to stabilize. It's a little harder to get the gritty reps. But on this machine, when it does that, when they move separately, we're just going to do single arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to kind of look like this. Put this down a little bit. Okay, kind of like this. We're pushing with one at a time. And keep my other hand here. We're just going to go 1 set to failure on each side.
Okay.
All right, can you put it at 176?
Damn, you have the machine memorized.
Yeah. So, Ricky, how helpful has it been for you to just get around new people that have the results that you want and just think in different ways than the people that you had been around previously?
I think it really helps because I have some friends of mine that are like very like stagnant, and for them they're like, all of them are pretty fit, but they always think I don't got to go to the gym. I don't have to better myself. Why do I when I'm already like good? And I think that's a very bad way to think. You never want to be like stuck. You want to keep going forward. Yeah. But I love meeting new gym people because the best thing about it is they help you so much. Like with you, if I didn't meet you, all these new exercises that I'm working on, like I would have been like half the progress I am right now. Because like every single gym person that is like at chapter 20, there's a reason why they're there. They like know something. They know how to improve. And never be shy to ask. Like people will help you out. They love it. They want to help you get better. And I love like every gym person's mentality. Like they always have like you, like me, everyone else. They have like such a good mentality to be around. So positive. Like even if you have a bad rep or like just a bad day at the gym, they're always like, bad days happen. Keep going. Come on, you gotta push yourself. That's more reason to push yourself. And I love that. Like it just brings my mental so much better.
Awesome, bro. Good freaking answer. Like, yes, sir. That's inspiring because it's so true. It's easy to see, you know, people on social media, for example, where not a lot of people are sharing their low points. A lot of people are just sharing their highlight reel. And you see that and you're like, oh, like, why are they so much different than me? Why can't I be like that? But from somebody that is fit, that has grown a lot, there's always bad moments, bad days, like obstacles that you have to overcome. So it's like you learn that that's just an inevitability. Like you are gonna hit moments where you feel discouraged, you feel disempowered, but you realize like, okay, that's just a part of the game. That's just a part of how it is, and I'm not gonna actually fear those. Like I don't look forward, or like I don't fear challenges anymore because I've overcome so many of them that I know like a new challenge is just something that's just gonna make me a little bit stronger. And the more challenges you deal with, but you just keep overcoming them, the more confidence you build in yourself that you are resilient, that you're not going to let anything stop you, and just gives you more conviction that you can achieve your goals, that you can keep moving forward. Because if 5 challenges didn't stop you, if 10 challenges didn't stop you, why would 20 challenges stop you? It's not. Right? So you can't fear the obstacles because they will come. The only thing that you can fear is just keeping yourself stuck, not actually, like Ricky said, not actually being willing to ask people for help, not actually willing to try. That's the only thing that can literally stop you is yourself, and not having the courage. Just take a step forward. Just make that decision, make that declaration that I'm going forward. Right, bro?
Exactly.
Enough yapping. Time for grist. Let's go 1 notch heavier, dude.
1 notch heavier?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Holy. Alright, I think I'm gonna change mine now.
Cheats. I'll do 154.
Oh yeah, those guys.
I'll try it out at least.
See.
Yes, sir, Ricky. Nice, dude. Yes, sir. Good grit, dog. Holy gritty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, dude. I thought
I'm doing it well.
that was the most resilient rep I'd ever seen. It was literally stuck there for like 5 seconds.
Holy.
I was just stuck there.
That was awesome, bro. All right, can you put it back on the one?
Yeah.
180 shit. That was insane. Like, that episode gets me fired up. All right, final set of the day, guys. Each getting one on the run. Finish with the bang. Also, Ricky, I like to kind of pump my chest out a little bit on you.
Holy.
Nice, dude. Yes, sir. Nice, Ricky. Good reps. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Nice, dude. Great job. Great job, dude. What a great full body workout.
Yes, sir.
We did some chest, we did some upper chest, we did some biceps, we did some triceps, we did a little bit of lats, and we hit some legs. Full body, super gritty on each side. Let's go outside, back to where we started, and we'll wrap up the video. All right, let's go this way, dude. Holy, great lift. Feeling strong?
Holy. So, like the whole.
Yeah, dude, those are some good reps. So we got really high quality. It's good, too, because we had a lot of time to rest.
Yeah.
Muscles are feeling strong. It's pretty fun being on camera, too, right?
Yeah, right? I didn't think I like it how you put it. Like, don't even, like, notice the camera. I
I'm
mean,
gonna grab this.
Arm.
The thing I learned about being on camera and stuff is so many people are like afraid of it.
Right.
So when they see other people do it, they're like oh my god, those guys have so much courage. But then when you actually do it, you realize like, oh wait, it's actually It's actually like super easy. It's actually fun.
It's a motivator for sure.
Bro, you were absolutely spitting, dude.
Yes, sir.